I am helping my wife with her grocery shopping. Just to let you know that I'm wearing a mask not because I'm sick. Here in U.S., we are not required to wear a mask unless someone is sick. So I'm wearing a mask not because I'm sick, but and also wearing a glove just to protect myself and others. I was in Europe just for 2 days last week. I arrived back on Friday. And as you know, there has been travel ban for those European countries, and they're prevented from coming into the country. So those who have arrived in U.S. After uh, midnight Friday night, which is Saturday morning, they're required to do 14 days of self-quarantine. Because I came in on Friday, it was not required of me, and I'm in good health, so there's no need for me to be worried. But I'm just wearing a mask and gloves just in case to protect people around me. As you may have heard of the importance of social distancing, that at least keep 1 meter from each other to stop the spread of this devastating disease, coronavirus, COVID-19. And I believe that through um, civility and compassion and mutual care and assistance that we could overcome this. But there's no doubt that panic is settling in. Um, as you know, last week, President Trump in U.S. declared a national emergency. In Maryland, where I'm living, is in a state of emergency. The schools have closed, and um, we are being advised to stay at home unless it's essential for you to be out. The workplace where I work has instructed the workers to work at home, and I've been working from home. And since last Friday, I did not leave my house just to be sure that we adhere to recommendation by World Health Organization and also CDC. But because we didn't stockpile, because my wife and I, we don't want to do that. There are people who are in need of very essentials, so we decided not to stockpile, but it's necessary that we need to come and do our grocery shopping. So my wife asked me to help, so I'm here at a ALDI. This is one of the place where my family shops the most because of the reasonable pricing of the items. So I just wanted to show you whether there is a panic buy happening here in ALDI. So let me just show you what is happening here. I'll try to lower the camera to ensure that I don't show people's faces for their privacy. No one really needs to know who's doing what here in ALDI. But let me just show you a little bit that the lines are not as long, but there's a reason why. There's many of the items. Okay, this is where the water used to be, but as you can see, there's no water. It says here we are short of water, 2 per cart. Thanks, but there is no water to take. So um, I don't know what was here in this spot. So you can see that most of the shelves are cleared. Uh, cheese, um, and this is the freezer. And many of the shelves are empty. So I guess I could say that there's a little bit of panic buying happening. And if it's not panic buying, at least people are preparing for, sorry, people are preparing for a possible out. I hope that doesn't happen. But they're saying one of the most effective ways of preventing coronavirus from spreading is by social distancing or separating people. Here in the United States, that we've been advised that we're not to congregate or go to gatherings where there are more than 50 people. This means that all the churches, or most of the churches, are expected to close their doors. Um, and the church where I attend has moved from to online worship. I do not know how long that is going to happen, but as you can see, many of the shelves are empty, and um, I can see that people are very intentional. It seems like when they came into the store, they already knew what they needed to get. Um, Here, the shelves are empty. Um, and so when you see how many people are in the store, you may say, oh, it's not a busy place. Um, my wife asked me to buy some liquid dish detergent, but they're all gone, as you can see. Um, and I wonder what is this section? Why it's so empty. Ah, I see now. This is a section where they're selling the toilet toilet papers. Um, this aisle is completely empty. There's a sign that reads two paper toilet per cart. This is a section for tissues. As you can see, there's nothing. Now I understand why on social media people were talking about how difficult it is to get tissue papers. Uh, so ALDI is a store for who do not know. Is discounted store. So many of the items, the grocery items that you can buy in a reasonable price. And all the oil, you know, containers are out. So there's no doubt that there's some level of stockpiling happening because, obviously there was a enough supply of oil. I mean,